So today I got a Strategize from Elite Force 10 for you. It's a little bit of a weird one. Got some extra rocket launchers here, some machine guns below the core and to the right of the SGs, which really makes not only the core rush but the right side a nightmare. But you'll see how we take care of this. This was during the time of the Grunt speed boost, and we took that to its full advantage. So starting off here, Billy is just going to start clearing the beach a little bit, farm some GB. That's why you see the boulder riflemen to kind of protect your Zukas better. Having a nice clean beach is always a benefit here. You just see him do a little bit of a weird flare. He's going to do a regroup flare and then another flare that's a little bit off-putting, but you'll see what his plan was later. So there's the regroup flare and the odd flare. Most of the times you'll hit these SGs from the bottom and then resmoke and head back up. A little bit of a peak there, but his reflare timing saved the Zukas, or most of them, I should say. You're going to see a double smoke here right at the end, and then a critter dropped in this single smoke in the front. That will handle the rocket launches from the bottom, so you don't have to shock them, as you won't have the GBE for that. Flare the core, and then 4 shocks out. He throws another boat of critters just to make sure. He would have been totally fine without it. And then he's just going to let those girls die. After that, Spark the lone SL right there. That saves the shock for the rush. And the drunks are going to come out and do their work. I think this is 3 boats of drunks. Just making their way clearing around. The next hit here was done by Andy. Had a busy day that day, so Andy took it over. Had a little bit of a misfortune here at the start. I'm not exactly sure what his plan was next to those flames and machine guns, but that obviously did not end well. This is another instance where you think it's a lost cause, but because of the artillery boost, actually was able to save us. He flares onto that SG and just starts clearing. And then eventually the flare runs out, and you'll see him drop the boats down low. Some of the machine guns always seem to pick off more girls than it should. He gets those rocket launchers down with barrage and artillery. That artillery boost saved him a whole lot of GB there. And then he just starts letting stuff clear. Since there's no long range stuff covering anymore anywhere, this is really all just open season for him. And this hit turned out real nice. Cleared the mines. Throwing some artillery over on here just to make sure those fall, as that's a shock for the rush. And then just a little bit of time here on the gens. The next hit was done by Sean. Starts with a mid flare up to anchor, so he can get up tight up there. This side a little bit weirder than normal, as the only long range thing really in range of your girls is this rocket launcher here. Peek down there a little bit. So typically what you do is you throw 2 smokes, one right here on this machine gun and then one above, and you do a critter just like you saw on the other side. But because these are not MGs, the only MG is here, and that's out of range. He was able to do 3 shocks, mortars, doom cannon here, MGs here, and rocket launcher there. Just a safer option. No reason to risk it. He shocked early so that he knew he was going to get, all he was going to need is 3 shots from the Zukas, and that was more than enough. Next is you'll see the drunks go at it again. He waited for his flare. Man, I'm forgetting Sparky again. So Sparky, that saves a shock, obviously, as you can do these 6 weapons in 1 shock. So that standalone is going to save us a shock. So right now we've got a 4 shock rush. 1 right here, 1 right here, here, and here. And you'll actually see it turned into a 3 shock rush in a little bit. So let the Grens do their work. Flares over to just farm some GB. He knows a couple of the Grens will get back there. And then as you can see, he threw a lot of artillery and barrage onto those 3 weapons left of core. I always love doing that. I think it's something that isn't done enough, as a lot of these hits on Strategize have extra GB at the end. It's so easy to do this. So to get this down to 3 shocks, the next hit, which was Billy again, just cleared those 3 weapons. You're going to see a standard flared landing. As soon as you see the girls cross the front right side of their boat, you drop the next boat. And he's gonna, a lot of times you do a mid flare, but because there's no weapons here where the MGs were, no point to do that. He goes straight for the kill zone. This is a 7-3 count. There was only 1.6 on it brand new, and 7-3 can do 6 shocks right here with so few smokes. So you'll see the shocks go out just in time. Use the delay on the bottom left here. The mortars always end up picking off a few, but that's okay. Double battle ordered, re-shocked there early, and then as you can see, just threw some fun shocks there at the end. That's Elite Force 10, Strategize in 4. Elite Force 10 is running Massive Attack daily. Can be a nightmare. Thanks for watching another AZ tutorial video. Peace.